Hello, Keiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go. What is the plan for today? Well, I think I titled the stream, Will I Meet My Twin? Because one thing I had been meaning to do is specifically this bedtime story quest. Is it bedtime story? Yes. So this is the quest we were up to, I believe, because we finished, like, it's the one that sort of, I believe that's the quest that goes here. And then after that, this is where you put the parallelism one and then the new one. And because they're building up here and they're taking out key areas of the map that I just can't go to. Like this one is in over here. So I cannot step foot in this area for fear of triggering this quest. And similarly, where are the other quests? This one is right outside the gates of Mondstadt, so I also cannot step foot through this door in case I trigger the quest. And this quest is in Natlan. So again, I cannot go to the Collective of Plenty for fear of triggering this quest. So I thought we should probably do some of these Archon quests while they're building up here. And since we finished the Fontaine Archon quest, and these are kind of like the next quests that showed up, so I think we'd do those before we did the rest of the Fontaine World quests, because there are a lot of Fontaine World quests we haven't done, and there's a couple that are sitting in my inventory. Inventory? My quest log. There's a couple over here that we haven't done yet. Not these ones. And so, you know, we'll do those later, but I figured we'd do these ones first. But also, there are some event type quests as well. So, ooh. So yeah, my thought was Mr. Pyro told me this is a quick quest, so I thought we'd do this one first. Or maybe we'll try, I thought we'd do this one first, and then we could come back and do the event, because I believe, if I look over here, so, we did this already, this is 8 days. This is a quest we're not going to do now, this is another quest that we're not going to do yet. We did this. This. I think I've actually got all of the anecdotes now, except 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, wait, let me count them. I don't know. I think I'm only missing one, and that one is if you go to the Natlan crafting bench. So we might start with that. And then this is the actual event that we want to do. And this is a new type of battle mode, so we might try this as well. But, maybe we'll do that afterwards. Maybe we should start that now, actually. I don't know, I think we'll go look for the Natlan character. We'll do this. Maybe we'll trigger this. But depending on what kind of quest this is, I did intend to do the Sumeru, the bedtime story Archon quest. That was my plan for today. So we gotta we gotta make everything kind of work somehow. Is the plan. So yeah, that's what we're gonna try and fit everything in. But particularly we want to trigger the bedtime story quest because that's in a key area of Sumeru. Like I can get around without just not going to the Collective of Plenty, and I can kind of just not go to the outside of Mondstadt. But Sumeru City is a bit more awkward. So we want to avoid that one. So we're gonna try and trigger that quest. And because that's the next quest in the queue. So yeah, that's my plan. And I think we'll do all the Archon quests if we can. But I'm not sure we can. Like, I don't know how long that will take. But yeah, that is my plan. Anyway, let's go and see if we can trigger the final character. I think someone will show up if I do this. And then if I leave... Ah, yeah, it's Aoife. Hello, Aoife. Hello, what are you doing here? Alright, this should do the trick. Preparing meds for a baby Saurian. Sharp Eye Keiko. Here, check this out. A new formula I just whipped up. Works like a charm for juvenile Saurians suffering from appetite loss. There's one problem. It's too good. If juveniles with appetite issues eat it, let's just say they start binging. Case in point, a few days ago, Kukuku swiped 2 tablets while I wasn't looking, and... Still got room for seconds, bro. Yep, I'd say it works. Look at the flavor profile needs a tweak. Otherwise, Anna's gonna have a juvenile Saurian obesity epidemic shortly. No way, bro. Okay, that was just it. I think that's now all of the anecdotes. they're just all done. So this is done. Anyway. Yeah, that looks about right. Anyway, so let's go and see this. This, I think, is the new game mode. So I figured we could have a go and we could just try it out and see what happens. Assuming I'm going to fail miserably, my goal is not to, like, do the whole thing, because I think it's going to be vaguely like the Abyss and the Theatre, which is a combat thing, and I'm not good at combat. So I do not want to spend a long time having a go, but I figured we'd give it a go. But with the, you know, assuming that I'm going to fail miserably. Yeah, something's definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the Ley Line deposit over there. Could that be where the monsters are coming from? Just so the Millith has set up camp to deal with this. There are soldiers and fortifications everywhere. That deposit looks familiar. We'd better stay on our guard and prepare for a fight. Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millith and send those monsters packing, just like old times. Then we can focus on what to do about that weird deposit. Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead. I'll have to ask you to turn back. No, wait, I think I recognize you. Are you Sergeant Keiko? Sergeant? What the heck? Have you been doing night shifts in the Millith while Paimon's asleep? Me? Absolutely not. Sergeant, huh? I could get used to that. Me? No. I am Fang Jin, leader of this Millith platoon. Staff Officer Su Ding has mentioned you before, and had nothing but praise for your extraordinary talents. Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it seems only appropriate to address you as Sergeant. But now the introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please come with me. We should meet with Lady Yu Heng. Wait, Keqing's here too? Huh? The situation must be more complicated than we thought. So much for solving this one with a quick fight. Lady Yu Heng, as you predicted, Keiko and a second-in-command are here to see you. Good work, Fang Jin. It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. The news has barely gone out, and here you are, first at the front line as ever. Sergeant Keiko reporting for duty. Well, second this time, but we'll do our best to help. Sergeant Keiko reporting for duty. Let me start by giving you a brief background of the situation. For many years, this Ley Line deposit has been very stable. However, for reasons we have not yet determined, it recently became unusually active, which has led to an alarming surge in monster attacks. Worse still, eliminating the monster seems to have no effect. The Ley Line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain. This is the first time we've seen this sort of anomaly. Yikes, that's really weird. So, somehow this Ley Line deposit has turned into a sort of teleport waypoint? And shouldn't you guys be calling for backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion. Please don't worry, Paimon, our defenses are as stable as they can be, and all units are elite officers who have served in the Guided Lanes. With their experience, each one of them is easily worth 100 troops. Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be. If we don't find the source of the Ley Line disturbance soon, we run the risk of depleted resources and troop fatigue. Military action would be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count. Passive defense is always a losing strategy. That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy's attack sounds like it would really suck. Yes, which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain. They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need. A few hours? I'm sorry, I would have taken my time if I'd known the Lady Yu Heng wanted to catch up with Keiko in private. Huh? Why do you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan? You're back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan. Well, there's good and bad news. The good news is that we now have a rough idea of what's going on. In short, this anomaly is a vestige of a past Ley Line disturbance. By examining on-site samples and cross-checking them against our war records, I was able to confirm the Ley Lines are currently reenacting major historical battles inside the domain. This likely explains the monsters that managed to slip out too. Another Ley Line disturbance, huh? Sounds familiar. Thought it might. My sources tell me that Monster has experienced a similar phenomenon in the recent past. Fortunately, the situation never spiraled out of control, thanks to a relentless effort by a certain honorary knight and a Dark Knight hero to keep the monsters at bay. This eventually depleted all the information stored in the Ley Line, after which it returned to normal. Basically, they waged a war of attrition and won. Well, that explains why the Ley Line deposit is bright red. There was just one like it back then too, big and red and plump, like a juicy apple ripe for the picking. Tell me more about this honorary knight. Sounds like a cool person. I don't remember that. Maybe I really do work when Paimon's asleep. Tell me more about this honorary knight. Sounds like a cool person. I see what you're doing, Keiko. Making light of the situation signals to the person trying to hire you that if they want you to take things seriously, they need to make a serious offer. But don't worry, we won't disappoint you on that front. You're starting to lose Paimon a little. And the bad news, Yelan, give it to us straight. Sure, as you've already noticed, this Ley Line disturbance differs from previous cases in that defeating the monsters here in the outside world will not suffice. So unless we target the deepest recesses of this domain and defeat all the monsters lurking within, this battle could drag on forever. To complicate things further, there seems to be a strange set of rules at play in the domain. While we were inside, my team and I started to notice something was working against us, forbidding us from reaching the core. Things went smoothly at first, we were collecting and analysing items without too much trouble, but once we pushed deeper, the team was overcome with a sudden sense of weakness. They could no longer fight at full strength. Meanwhile, the monsters only got stronger. Some of them even showed traits we've never observed before. It got dicey at points. My verdict is, we need to find someone highly resistant to the Ley Line interference who can look into the domain rules undisturbed. If they let us squad inside, they could figure out how to navigate the environment, then strike at the heart of the domain and quell the Ley Line disturbance once and for all. I see what you're doing. I'm the only viable candidate. So to summarise, we have two options. The first is to strengthen our defences, keep fending off the monster attacks, and hope the disturbance dies down in due course. Option 2 is to send Kaiko inside the domain with a team of troops to eliminate disturbance at the source. Understood, I'll prepare for both courses of action. I need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defences. At the same time, I'll reach out to the Keqing to discuss manpower. We need to get our troops on rotation as soon as possible. Hey, isn't this the part where you're supposed to tell us to get out there and give them what for? Sorry, but peacekeeping in Liyue is a duty that belongs to Minli and the Keqing. It's my role as commander to keep my officers from taking on unnecessary risks. Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself, for reasons both professional and personal. So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term training exercise for the Midleaf, with several platoons working in rotation to eliminate each wave of monsters. Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, we can put a strike team together to head in and neutralise the threat. Of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll find my full support and the entire garrison at your disposal. And once the Ley Line disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly. I'll help for reasons both professional and personal. As a friend, I must stay and fight. Time on two. Whichever way you cut it, we can't do this one out. We're allies to Liyue, and we're the best adventure duo around. And we're friends with Keqing and Yelan. Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Keqing and Yelan will definitely make it worth our time. That looks like determination to me. I like what I see. Alright, here's how we're going to do this. Yelan, tell your team to prepare for the trip into the domain, at this time with Kaiko joining them. Not so fast, I need time to think it through. The situation at the site is in constant fluctuation, so we can't just go rushing in, we have to time it just right. Kaiko, take this time to rest up and assemble your A-team. Be ready for anything, this will be a fiercer battle than most. Okay. Hello? So take initiative to attack the domain at the disturbance, may your victory be swift. The enemies in that domain can't be understood like we would common foes. Stay on your guard and pay attention to their attacks. They really have put it like right on the waypoint. Oh, I didn't even like intentionally climb up there, but this works. A-team, I think you mean T-team. Yes! The tiny team! The tiny team is definitely the way to go. Definitely. Tiny team are the best team I've got. Especially tiny team 1. Now's the perfect time. If we seize the chance, we should be able to go deeper into the domain's core. Of course, that's assuming we can figure out the rules along the way, as well as how to deal with our foes. Keep your eyes peeled and use your blades ready. Be aware of your surroundings at all times and look out for one another. Remember, whenever the situation takes a turn for the worse, it never hurts to retreat and regroup. Don't go pushing yourselves too hard, alright? With that said, I await your triumphant return. And a triumphant return you shall have. I'm ready for whatever this domain throws at me. Yeah, we'll be back with good news for the both of you. Okay. Do you have any new dialogue? A new round of combat is upon us. Ah, I'm so excited. I wonder how long I can last in the domain this time. Are you supposed to defend the outside? You know what they say, the best defense is sometimes a good offense. No point sitting on our hands here if there are no monsters to fight. When the disturbance is active, we'll organize our best scouts to breach the affected zones and gather as much intel as possible. Ready to be get to test ourselves in battle. If it were my old team, I think we would have been tripping over each other to rush the enemy. Conserve your stamina, guys. Don't worry, we know our limits. It's essential for a warrior to assess the strength of both their enemies and allies. But until we reach our limits, we should fear nothing. Instead, we should strike steady and strike true. And if that foe proves too much to handle, one should never rush in. Instead, we should cover each other and disengage in good order, awaiting reinforcements or for a better opportunity to present itself. Well, look at me rambling away. The long and short of it is that we'll take the initiative in battle. Me too, be careful out there. It's an honor to fight by your side. Ah, I'm burning with excitement here. Does this guy have a different haircut to normal? Its flagging is like, unusual. Anyway, does this guy have anything else to say? Meet again, Keiko. I have both bad news and good news. Which do you want to hear first? Let's get the bad news out of the way. As you can see, the Ley Line disturbance has become active again, and the monsters are once again itching to run loose. Once more, we need your help to delve into the depths of the domain. Of course, leave it to me. An imposing manner indeed. I'm sure you'll do just as well this time. Okay. And what if I say... Give me a minute to prep, I'll be right back. Of course, at Rush, in the meantime, we'll handle any monsters that escape. Okay. And let's hear the good news first. Thanks to the reactivation of the Ley Line disturbances, our troops are warming up for this new challenge combat exercise. Previously, our fellow Millie had already purged the most dangerous monsters from across Lea, leaving our ordinary troops with little chance to face truly formidable foes. If we let them languish in a safe environment for too long, their minds and bodies will only grow dull. A real battle like this is a perfect opportunity for them to reflect upon their training. So even as we ensure the integrity of our defense and handle the threats, we are constantly sharpening ourselves through this Ley Line disturbance. Perhaps one day, even the most ordinary of our troops can boast battle prowess that you would find commendable. Let me think about it and I'll get back to you. Alright, I'll be here waiting. You respect a strategic retreat so much. Yes. Sometimes you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. Ooh. What does this do? Okay. 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 Okay, I think we gotta start normal difficulty. Oh, okay. Oh, you can choose settings? Ooh. Okay. I guess you can pick which ones you want to win as prizes. Okay. And then this says, will half tulpas emerge? Okay. These have an advantage. And then what does this one do? Ice has an advantage. Okay. This sort of sounds like the tiny team will be okay, except we don't want Siege Queen? And maybe if we put the tiny team in, I don't know, Escoffia? Maybe? I mean, she does some ice. Maybe that'll work. I should really level up Escoffia, because she's actually not bad. Okay. Oh. Oh, you can do them all independently. Ah. Oh, what's an exalted one? Okay, but why? Why am I... Okay. Okay. Well, we can do the tiny team. And they want me to do that? Maybe? Sure. Let's have a go. I picked normal, because normal should be okay. And then we'll see what we win. Hopefully it'll be okay. I won't try any harder than normal, but because he already has timed. Ooh. Tiny team is not very good at timed. Tiny team is very good at like... Oh, okay, that was quick. 7 seconds! Cool. Okay. Well, let's try this one then. Again, these guys should be pretty good. We should put Klee. And then... I don't know. Maybe move weaker again? Hmm. Oh no, I meant to put Klee. Let's just throw some bombs at this guy. And then do this. I don't know why they said Dendro has an advantage. Is that just because you set things on fire and then the plants are, you know, on fire? Okay, then this one says Cryo has an advantage, so... Cryo? Where is this Scoffia? There she is. Maybe? Oh, maybe we need... I don't know. Maybe I should not use the tiny team. I think these two work well together. And then... Eureka? You know what, no, let's put the tiny team in there anyway. Even though they have literally nothing to do with... This is not going to help at all. But I think you'll be okay. Because they don't work well with ice. But you can't not put Nahida and Yao Yao in. So we'll just kind of go like this. We'll go like this. We'll go like this. And then we'll just click on buttons. I guess. Maybe? I'm also like taking no damage. Is that normal? Okay. Well, that worked. Now what? Do I just leave? Is that it? Maybe that's it. Maybe it wasn't that bad, actually. I just sort of remember the Abyss being horrible. Well, at least I'm not very good at it. Ooh! Phew, this domain is messed up. No wonder even Yelan found it dicey. Which major historical battle do you think is being reenacted here? Feels like one where most soldiers would be way out of their depth. Maybe it's the Archon War, the Conrian Cataclysm, perhaps? Yikes, hopefully not. Surely not, right? Please don't Paimon, you're exaggerating. Ah, you're back! And by the look on your face, I'm guessing this is the triumphant return after all. Sure is, but it was really, really scary in there. Describe the battles you fought to Keqing and Yelan. Incredible, you did very well to brave out all that stuff and all of that and still emerge victorious. Good work. After you entered the domain, there was a sharp drop in stray monsters out here. And although you didn't eliminate the root of the problem, it's plain to see that you've weakened the Ley Line disturbance considerably. Which means you've weakened the monsters as well. Now any rank and file soldiers can comfortably fend them off. Or they could enter the domain and get a taste of real danger. The Ley Line disturbance is a stubborn foe, but it will take time to conquer it. Why do you sound really excited about this, Keiko? Don't be getting too bloodthirsty. Are we making the face that looks a bit like a W? Ooh. Oh, and one other thing, we received a response from Eugene Derris. Both the Tianqian and Kaiyang have agreed to establish a long-term partnership with Keiko. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we may even be able to turn this Ley Line disturbance into our advantage. Moving forwards, you'll have the full support of this garrison. While the disturbance remains active, the Middle Leaf will take care of any monsters that escape from the domain, using the opportunity to hone their combat skills. You, of course, are free to enter the domain if you so wish. You've turned the tables in this situation, what started as a potential crisis, now a major asset to Middle Leaf recruits. Great news, I'll keep giving it my all. With the immediate danger gone, I'll support as needed. Ah, there's a big weight off of our shoulders. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, ley lines are pretty fascinating things, aren't they? If only there was a way to grab them and shake all the secrets out. Or who knows, maybe one day we'll run into someone smart cookie who hands us a big, thick book called Everything You Always Want to Know About Ley Lines. That would be so handy. And also sounds incredibly unlikely. Anyway, let's see. Do you have anything else to say? Nope, okay, same thing. Okay, I wasn't sure if there'd be like something else now that we've spoken to... Ooh, okay. It shows everyone's best records. Okay. Ah. Okay, so for every 100... blah, blah, blah. Ah. Okay. Cool. I guess you just keep going and try and get to challenge level 3. But I'm not going to keep going. I'm going to leave it there. But we can see our records. Ooh. Oh, it tells you your strongest Trinkle Strike. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, cool. But we'll leave that for now. We don't need that. Okay. In which case, we should probably trigger this event as well before we get too deep into that. That would be a bit dangerous if we just ignore it for too long, considering this quest is like an event quest. So let's go over there. Where is this event? This event is in Port Ormos. Okay. What does it say? Okay, what does it say? It says, you need to caught wind of some academia researchers arguing in Port Ormos. Might as well listen in and find out what's going on. Okay. They should be this way. Okay, let's drop down here. And then let's be Nahida. Can we read their minds? What should I have for dinner? There's going to be something other than fruit. Okay. What's he thinking? Every day I'm lucky to have friends as reliable as these two. Okay, can we see what she is thinking in the middle? No. Okay. Can we go around and see what she's thinking? I love that Nahida can do this. Nope. Okay. She is unscannable, apparently. Even now? Ugh, I wonder when Darwish will finally be able to... Okay. Atashi! I tried my best to remain calm, but these reports you keep handing in are useless! Just look at the things you write. Possibly, probably, roughly. How am I supposed to build a mathematical model based on uncertainties? I don't have enough time! Not to mention I'm from Krishwara. How am I supposed to know how to measure the impact on living organisms? Now take fungi as an example. What am I supposed to do with fungi? Do you want me to stick my hand in one's mouth and then it bite me so I can write down something like, this is a surprisingly powerful bite? Darwish, you're for the Amurta Darshan. Back me up here, will you? If you really wanted me to get involved, I'd have to start by saying that your grasp of basic biology is shockingly poor. Surely everyone knows that most fungi don't have mouths. Ha! However, Farawa, you don't require an extremely precise model this time. Our research isn't aimed at those stuffy old scholars of the academia. The purpose of the little project is to provide knowledge to children. It's supposed to be engaging. A little imagination is hardly unwarranted. Oh, I see. Well, if you say so. Honestly, Farawa, the way you speak to Darwish, you're a whole different person from when you talk to me. Alright, I need to argue. I pretty much finished everything I was working on, and I've reviewed Atashi's conclusions. Besides, the data can be adjusted once the test is concluded. That's the whole point of testing. Of course, Darwish, clear-headed and organised as always, unlike a certain someone. Indeed. And no, I'm not asking who that certain someone is. Need to please knock it off. We've got final preparations to make. As you say. And I'll go check if the paint's dried. Speaking of the test and test subjects, I don't suppose you two would be interested in helping out. I mean, you've been standing there watching us for a while now. Oh, we got called out. I always think it's funny when they do that. Huh? Us? Yes, you. Do you want to take part in our test? You'll get to eat all the fruit you want. Are you asking us to test new varieties of fruit? So everyone interested in watching you two argue. Are you asking us to test new varieties of fruit? Not quite. How best to explain? How about this? I'll start by asking you a question. Let's see. Who would win in a fight between a sliding stretchy pyrofungus and a ridge-billed tiger? Pyrofungus, the tiger... A sliding ridge-billed tiger would win. Fungus! You sure? How feels like the ridge-billed tiger would have the advantage, you know, with his long sharp claws. That's a very peculiar question. Wait, there's more. Who's stronger, opposing an Nemo fungus or an Nemo slime? Who are the better fighters, the Eremites or Natlan Saurian warriors? What about the Kairagi? These are all the questions that children always ask when we teach them. Little minds love asking those sorts of questions. But childlike curiosity is the foundation of learning. They want to know, and that's why we're all doing all this. Observe the companion caper chronicles, based on genuine real-world deductions. The children can build their own simulated adventure teams, then use them to battle each other. Atashi is researching the effects of diet and environment on all kinds of creatures. Alfaroa is constructing the simulated development model. Simulated development? Yes, precisely. I mean, we cannot simply let children freely interact with real-world fungi, eremites, and such. So what do you say? If you can spare the time, come take part in the test, you'll be helping with my research and gaining valuable academic experience all at once. That does sound good, doesn't it, Keiko? Alright then, wise old Paimon could do with some academic experience. They can make fun of Paimon. Paimon's very smart, she'll have you know, and soon she'll be even smarter. Let's do some research. You're more than welcome to help out, Keiko, of course. So is Paimon, a sage in the making if I ever saw one. Just let me know when you want to give it a go, and I'll run you through our simulated development rules. Do it! Even the mushrooms don't have mouths. That's brilliant. Yes, this is a very wholesome sounding thing. And, no, I think the oh no, they don't have mouths, look. It has eyes, but no mouths. Ooh. Okay, fruit supplement survey or the companion caper chronicles. I want to do the fruit thing. Okay, just like a bunch of mini games. And then this one is also a bunch of mini games. No, this is the quest. Okay. Okay, now what? Okay, is this a regular merchant? Okay, do you have anything else to say about the money? I buy all face and Subaru. Okay, who are you? Okay, you're desert trader. Okay. Okay, this is just a spice man. I think he's always been there. And then, who are you? This is a task assigned by senior. I can't afford to drop the ball. Oh, you're one of the testees. Why are you coming closer? About Darwish? Why are you asking about Darwish all of a sudden? Are you curious too? He's only natural. He's a very reliable man. Not to mention he's very good with children. I wish I could see him when he's teaching the young ones. Wait, no way. Only I'm allowed to watch Darwish teaching the children. You can't watch him. Don't you dare go and watch him. I'm sorry. I got a little carried away. That's just the way I am. It's why I don't have many friends. You don't think I'm a bit of a joke, do you? Not that I can do anything about it, but even so, Darwish is still willing to stand up for me. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, about the Companion Caper Chronicles test. You mean the simulated development model I'm running? I assure you it's based on meticulous calculations. It's a shame about the data inputs. I could do a much better job with. Atashi wouldn't just pull numbers out of thin air. Honestly, doesn't that dunderhead realize what a rare opportunity is to work on a project with Darwish? I shouldn't talk about him like that. He's put a lot of work in himself. Darwish is always saying I expect too much from people. It's not a good trait. Even the reports he submits are enough to make me want to scream. Is this too close for you? I can leave if you'd like. Oh no, that's not what I meant. But thank you for your understanding. Okay, this lady is just kind of here. Darwish we need to talk to, and this guy. Can we talk to him? Hello. Oh wait, no, let me just. No, there we go. Would you like some fruit, or were you hoping to ask me about the test? Oh, are you here to help me process all these materials? Where did all this fruit come from? It's a long story, but basically I'm from Kotrora, and my current research topic is using fruit or fruit peel fibers as construction materials. I completed my research without a hitch, but then I was left with more fruit and fruit trees than I knew what to do with, and since it's for academic purposes I couldn't simply sell it all. Then somehow Darwish heard about my situation and dragged me off to help with his research. Otherwise I'd still be fretting about them even now. Oh, that's quite clever actually. And it makes sense why you'd have so much fruit. Okay, about the Companion Caper Chronicles test. I need you to help me collect the fruit. Oh, you want to know what impact the fruit has on the test? Is that it? It works like this. Once you've collected enough fruit, I'll feed it to the animals in the pens and record the effects of food and environment on living organisms. Then I'll hand the data over to Farawa so she can construct her model. The problem is that the data she wants is a little too detailed. About the pieces of maps. Yes, that's my handiwork. I use a little fruit peel in the pieces, and I even managed to extract some workable fruit dyes. What do you think? Pretty good, right? Now that I think about it, I've mostly been drawing designs these past few years. I rarely participate in any actual construction. It seems that everything I learned making construction models back in the day hasn't completely left me. No, it's nothing. Alright then, if you find anything wrong with the pieces of the maps, don't hesitate to let me know. Okay, let's see. Is he still thinking about fruit? Yes, he's still thinking about fruit. And is she still thinking about Darwish? Yes. And what's Darwish still thinking about? Oh, he's still thinking about his friends. That's nice. Okay, well let's try the fruit thing. There's a garden for the academia, reserved for academic research. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Okay. This is like all of those other games. Ah. Okay, we need to gather fruit, and we want to eat the jellies, and we want to gather fruit. Okay. Well, can I go like this? Go? I don't think it cares how I do it, but that works. Okay, so if I go... Maybe if I go like this, and then I can grab all these ones. Okay, and then if I go like this, and then if I go like this, oh, I've got 2 jellies now. Okay. I really don't have to eat like everything at once, but you know, it kind of works. You know what, we won't eat the jellies. And then now, can we... No, we can get a lot of these. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just clicking buttons. We'll probably do one of these first, and then see about how we can best do other bits and bobs. Okay, can I actually get close enough to this jelly? No, I don't think we can, but we can go this way. We gotta eat more of the jellies because we gotta get to 5 jellies before we get all the prizes in this game. So go this way. Go this way. Oh. Okay, that kind of defeated the point of you eating the jelly. But that's okay. No, I want to go like this. Ooh, can I eat several jellies at once? Ooh. Ooh. There we go. I thought I said you could only eat 1 jelly at a time. Maybe not. Maybe you can eat as many jellies as you want. Okay. In which case, let us just go like this. Oh, it says you can end early because you can beat all the objectives. That's fine. Okay. Well, that worked. Okay. There's a garden above the Academia reserved for academic research. When you step in, you can espy the different fruit trees planted in their separate slots, spreading out from the entrance onto other hills and slopes. And this says, okay. The sunlight streaks through the diverse foliage, reflecting off the varied fruits, painting the path in many lively colours. Perhaps it's such with all paths in this world, they will begin with one colour and only for light to grant them richer meaning. Okay. Sounds easy enough. Okay, we need to get to 100 and eat 5 berries. Okay, well we should be able to go all the way around here. And then go like this, and grab every single one of those. Okay, and then we should be able to go like this, and then go like this. Like that. Okay, we're about halfway done with our required fruit consumption. Let's go this way. And then this. No. This way. Like that. Yes. Okay, so I've eaten enough jellies. Now we need to see if we can get to 120, like, fruits. Which I think we could get to quite easily. Maybe if I... Wait, can I restart this? I'm on. Go back. Maybe if I go... like this. There we go. Ooh. Oh, there are so many green things. There we go. Alright, we need to get 6 more fruits, and then we will have met our fruit objectives. Okay, let me see. If I go this way. There we go. That should finish it. Okay. How do we end it early? How do you end early? You just leave? Exit and finalize? Ah, okay, perfect. And then what does it say? This says, the once high branches are now laden with low with fruit, and the wind whimpers from the coiled leaves, lamenting their twisted form. Pippy bearing is ever the suffering process that precedes sweetness. Oh, weasel. If you can't chase the fruit-thieving weasel away within 2 actions, or it will end... Or if the end point of your planned path is next to the fruit-thieving weasel, it will flee and reappear at a random grid square, upon which it will steal any tricolour fruit jelly or fruit on that square. How do you chase it away? Ah, you can just connect it through a weasel. Ah, okay. Ooh. Okay. So I guess we gotta chase away the fruit-thieving weasel. So if I was to go like this... Maybe not. Maybe if I go back and I go instead like this. Okay, I need to chase away more weasels. If I go like this. He stole my jelly! No! Okay, so we gotta get this, I think. Fruit thieving weasel. Oh, we can grab them both. Can I now? No, okay, that's it. Success. Ooh. Ooh. Can I get it all the way back there? Oh, I can. There we go. That's a very complex path. Okay. Let us go... Nope, this way. And then like this. And then like this. There we go. Oh, this is the thing that does a hammer? What happens if I try it? Ah! Okay, well we don't need to do that. Okay, let's go... like... this. And then go up here. There's not actually many places I can get to from here. I'm a little bit stuck. I think that's as far as I can go. Unless I go like this first. Okay. Okay. Moving on. I really did not intend to do all of these fruit things, but I got a little bit intrigued. Okay, rest a while beneath the verdant bower, listen to the symphony of the crickets in the grass, the butterflies awaiting the nectar, rest on your nose. Let the cool shade lull you to sleep, let yourself sink into perfumed dreams. Oh, weasels. Okay, we gotta get rid of these weasels. They are a little bit in the way, but that is okay. Now we gotta go like this, I think. Like that. Okay, you can go like this. Grab the weasel. Grab this other weasel. Okay, how are we gonna get over there? I think if we go like this, that should get us there. And then now, oh, now we should be able to get all of these weasels. Okay, let's go like this. No, like this. And then like this. And then, no, 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 not this way. No. Grab the weasel on the way, and then we can swap to the yellow ones. There we go. Perfect. So many fruits. Okay. How can we maximize this one? Maybe if we go like this? Oh, Mr. Pirates! Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome! We are doing this. Not really sure how to describe this other than fruit collecting for the fruit guy. Candy Crush for Genshin, yeah, pretty much. But not really, it's more like there's other games. Not quite Candy Crush. Candy Crush is, but like same energy but different game because you're not matching 3, you're like weaving around. Is the best way I could think of describing it. Ooh. Okay. I feel bad if I use a fruit jelly without actually like needing to use the fruit jelly. I'm like, oh, I didn't need to do that. But sometimes there is no other way. Just need 6 more. And that should do it. Is this the last stream until August? No, there are a few more. We have a couple more. It's okay. There should be, well, Chadopy's should have written a nice message for me. Oh no, it needs approving. Let me check it. Let me check it. And then it can go in the Discord to avoid any more confusion. Okay. Not inclusive. Okay, Chadopy's looks good, but you might want to include in the dates between now and the 13th of July, just in case, because there aren't that many of them. I wonder if it would be easier. But yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much accurate. Except 16th of July and 16th of August are both maybes depending on events. Like, I don't intend to stream on the 16th of July, but if an event pops up that needs streaming on the 16th of July, we will be streaming on the 16th of July. Similarly, the August thing. Oh, the stream is already so long. Well, maybe you could put now and like a now until 13th of July. Fair enough. I like that you included every other day instead of just putting in no stream from a date to a date though. I don't know. But yes, it's like 1 month basically. The 16th to the 16th, there will be no streams, except on the 16th and the 16th, there could be a stream, depending on if events pop up, like the summer event that you were mentioning last time. And if there's any. I don't think there's going to be one on the 16th of July, but you never know. Okay, one must reach the overgrowth of thorns obtain it all. Agony must be endured before fruit may be born, and just as hunger is the best spice, so too do crisscross wounds best adorn fine results. What does this mean? Ah. Oh no! Okay. Can I go down there, or is it like... Okay. I don't really understand what Paimon was on about. Oh, I forgot about the weasels! But that's okay. Weasel! I got you, Weasel. Okay, does that mean... I can... Oh, I can't reach the weasel! Oh no. Okay. Does that mean I can't go over there? Or what does that mean? Okay, well let's just get really close to the weasel. Oh, the weasel stole my jelly. That was so rude. Okay, fine, weasel. Be like that. Okay, I gotta go all the way around now because it'd be silly not to. Okay, how am I gonna get over there? Nope, let's go this way. There we go. Grab the weasel. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the henneberry specifically, okay. That's well, weirdly specific, but that's fine. Ooh. Ah, this way. Go like this. No, go like this. And then we can go like this, grab all the henneberries. Okay, that should have... Okay, yeah, we've met that criteria. Now we need to get to the final... The final ones we need to get to 100. Okay, couple more. I didn't do a very good job of maximizing, so I'm not getting any more jellies. This is fine. Okay, if we go like this, and then go like this. Ooh. Okay, we just need 3 more. 2 more. That should do it. There we go. Well, you got the Twitch ghosts? Huh? Well, that's not good. Well, I hope they go away, because I don't see any evidence of things going wrong. Okay, the fake fruit piles up like little mountains, and in the sunlight, even dew-dressed clothes release a mellow fragrance. That should be enough, huh? Young companion says, seemingly satiated, not noticing the juice stains lingering at the corners of her mouth. Paimon, are you eating all the fruit? But what about the fruit we need to collect? Paimon, you can't eat it all. Okay. Why does this guy... Okay. What Twitch ghost stuff? Subtyphon. Hello, Subtyphon. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We are... doing this. Oh, the weasels! These stupid thorns are in the way now. I can't collect all the fruits. Ah. But hello. Oh, you vanished now. Okay. Well, it was nice to see you briefly. Yeah. Ooh, you can go like this. And then like this. But yes, hello, hello. Oh, drink some water. I will drink some water. Ah, thank you. I'm very hydrated now. It is a very hot day, so this is probably good. I should stay hydrated. Okay. No, that's not right. Maybe if I go... like... this? I mean, that's not right either. Oh well, we'll go like that. I'm just not happy with you for unknown reasons. Well, that's not ideal. We don't want Twitch to be upset with you. Well, that's not good. Twitch is very upset with you. Why? What did you do? What did you do to anger the Twitch ghosts? Ooh. A lot of green. Okay, let's go like this. There we go. Okay, we need a few more. Like 5 more? There we go. That should do it. Just in time as well, actually. We're not that, like... I was quite close at the end. But that should be all of them. So we should be able to claim all of our prizes. Okay, perfect. Now what? Darwish, what have you got to say? I was also supposed to be doing a different thing, but I got a bit distracted here. Is I need to deal with the ghost for your ton of soul. There's now I promised it to a witch last month for Smooth Pebble, so they'll have to fight it out amongst themselves, and it's now working. I'm glad. Good on you. You've managed to trick the Twitch ghost. Very, very iconic move right there. Okay, ready to learn about the Companion Caper Chronicles? Yes, let's begin. Alright then, let me just set up the map and the game board. Okay. Going to the rainforest. Great. Great, that's fine. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Okay, we'll do this for a little bit, and then I did say I was going to do the bedtime story quest, so we should do a little bit of a pivot soon. Okay, let the Companion Caper Chronicles begin. You need to rely on your companion pieces to fight. Oh my gosh, we can go to the shop. A fungus! I'll buy one. Great. This is how you can recruit companions to your cause. Time to call the companion to battle. Place a piece on the battle board. There. Ah, companions are strong enough at the moment. However, as long as we have 3 identical companions, you can level our companion up to a maximum of, well, level 3. Okay. Wow, he's really strong now. Other than leveling up your companion, you also give it equipment. Oh. Jacob is... okay. What does that do? Equipment also comes in various types and strengths. Yes, other than that, there's also species something. Other companions who share the same species, something. Deploy your new companion piece. Oh, we got some bonus effects. What? You can't... oh, check special effects. Okay, companion pieces, max HP increased. Wow. Okay. Cool. Go join them. Drag companion to the right side of the screen. The right? Like the bin? As it begins, you have to leave things to your companions. Make sure to prepare them well before any battle. Right, that seems to be everything. Now it's time for me to time for your grand adventure. Okay. Okay, but I just sold one. Why did I sell it? Okay. This is fine, I'm sure. Oh, that was easily fine. I thought the Saurians would win. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.